As smartphone battles go, this is the biggest of them all. So it's time to find out whether Samsung's gamble on gadget innovation has paid off, or whether our current king of smartphones, the HTC One, will remain on top and prove itself against the mighty Samsung Galaxy S4. In the HTC One corner, you have a rather wonderful aluminium body which feels reassuringly strong, smooth and sophisticated. Its industrial and retro stylings make it a device you'll be proud to show off to your friends. In the Samsung corner, you get the polycarbonate plastic treatment complemented with a metal band. It feels cheaper but does a splendid job of housing a gigantic display in a manageable form factor. The removable back cover also means a swappable battery. Now, premium phones should feel premium in the hand, an area the Galaxy S4 unfortunately falls short in. Samsung has set the pace for just how much power you can cram into a phone with its 8-core 1.6 GHz beast, 2 GB of RAM and a powerful graphics chip. Despite testing the 1.9 GHz quad-core version, gaming, multitasking, downloading apps and browsing over 4G was all lightning quick. The HTC One is still a powerhouse in its own right. With a 1.7 GHz quad-core processor and powerful graphics as well as 2 GB of RAM, the One is very impressive when it comes to performance. Plus, Sense 5 runs smoother than Samsung's TouchWiz Skin, so day-to-day use won't frustrate you. Both smartphones boast Full HD screens and pack a pixel density that far surpasses the iPhone 5's Retina display. The Galaxy S4 uses green AMOLED technology to lower power consumption, which is a good thing considering its 5-inch eye-widening spectacle of a screen. The HTC One is a slightly more manageable 4.7 inches of Super LCD tech, which is more detailed, has greater contrast and more luscious colours. Text looks superb on both displays, the brightness is more than adequate, although perhaps a bit too much on the S4, and colours are vivid. But side by side with the HTC, the S4 appears to have a slight blue tinge. For us, it's the HTC every time. Now on to power, and the HTC One rocks a battery that can't be removed, whereas the S4's battery can be swapped out. Both devices are pretty much neck and neck, lasting a day of fairly heavy usage, which was a little surprising as we expected the Samsung to be the clear winner. The HTC One's Ultra Pixel system provides pretty good low light performance, accurate colours, great contrast, and the capability to capture fast moving objects and scenes. It can also record impressive 1080p video footage. Samsung's keeping things simple with a 13 megapixel snapper. Detail is impressive, colours are spot on, and its low light capabilities are impressive. The S4 can record using both cameras at once with its dual shot feature, and can even record up to 9 seconds of sound while capturing a photo. But most of the extras on the Samsung cam aren't deal breakers, and based on the quality of the shots, the One is our victor. Now, in terms of extras, the HTC One comes with the greatly improved Sense 5 UI and the customizable blink feed, which pulls in image-heavy news stories from partners and your social networks. Samsung's air gestures and smart screen controls, which admittedly are a tad gimmicky, represent a revolutionary new era of touch-free gadget operation. Smart Scroll and Smart Pause eyeball tracking are on hand, alongside Air View, which tracks your finger hovering over a selection of features for content previews. Then there's air gestures for scrolling up and down pages and swiping between tabs by waving your hand over the screen. And rounding off is the strangely addictive S Health application for keeping tabs on your exercise routine and health using the S4's array of new sensors. We're still unsure whether the S4 benefits from the extra gimmicks, but ultimately the features are a cool and geeky way of controlling your phone, which means the victory goes to the Galaxy S4. Now, it's a close call between both devices. For sheer aesthetics and innovation, the S4 can't hold a candle to the HTC One's fresh design, but on paper, it's a little less powerful, and the screen, while our pick of the two, is a tad smaller. But we've got to back the underdog. The HTC One represents a new breed of Android that puts ease of use at its forefront in a device that is well worth that price tag. And while Samsung's S4 raises the bar of what you can cram into a smartphone, it's the HTC One that's managed to hold on to its crown as our #1 smartphone. Well, at least for now.